Hey, girlfriends. Welcome to Girl Talk with Melissa Lee. It's Saturday night, and you can see I'm all dressed up, ready to go out. Unfortunately, it's pouring rain, and I'm not going anywhere. So I'm going to make a video. I'm going to be hanging with my friends online later. I wanted to talk a little bit about trolls. Now, a lot of girls like to hang out online, whether they're in text chats or video chats, live streaming. I recently got into Kick live stream. You can usually catch me over there on the weekends. But, for everybody who comes in and is friendly, wants to talk, then you get the trolls that come in. And there's a couple of types of trolls. There's the ultra religious ones who say you're going to hell, say a lot of nasty names at you, and usually I block those right away. But then there's the other type of people who come in, mostly guys, who start climbing all over us saying, what are you dudes dressed up as women for? Okay, you're a bunch of guys. Don't you have men parts down there? Why are you doing this? Why? And my other girlfriends tend to get all riled up and ready, claws come out and ready to start ripping these people a new one. But when I'm in my stream, I tell them, nope, nope, don't do it. And then I'll address the person and I'll start talking to them and try to have a conversation like saying, why are you coming in here and saying this? What's your problem? What is you don't understand something? Anything we can help clarify? And it usually the insults or the rhetoric of like, what are you doing? I don't understand. You're mentally ill. You're whatever. Um, and I've found that the more you talk nice to them, respectful to them, even if they're being really nasty to you, it doesn't always work, but every now and then I get somebody who calms down and actually starts to engage. And you can start having a conversation. And that's what I push with these people. I tell them, look, I'm willing to have a conversation about this. If you don't like it, there's the door. Nobody's holding a gun to your head to be in here. But if you want to learn something, we're more than happy to talk to you. And every now and then, I'd say for about every 10 haters, I get about two or three who actually calm down, will listen. Now they'll either quietly leave the room or they may even hang around a while. I even had one favorite me the other night because I was respectful to them. And I very rarely kick somebody out of my rooms, only if they start getting into sexual stuff or they're just so vile, there's no getting through to them. But with all the hateful rhetoric that's going on in the world right now, we really need to find ways to come together. That's one of the things I'm really passionate about is not only CD trans rights, but everybody's rights, human rights. Nobody should be tramping on anybody else for being different. And nobody should be forcing their will on others at the point of a gun or with threats or whatnot. And that can come from both sides and has been coming from both sides. In one way, why do you think the ultra religious right is going so gaga lately? Because of what the left has been doing with things that's a little questionable in shoving this agenda down people's throats, whether they want to hear it or not, instead of gently bringing it in and taking it a step at a time. Look at the strides that were made with gay marriage. Okay. Yes, religious right fought it for a long time, but through reasonable change and bringing it into the forefront of our society awareness, it was accepted, it's been made law, and now we have it, and it's no big deal. The same thing should have been done with CDs and trans people, because now instead we have all this ultra hateful rhetoric and everyone's picking sides and everyone hates everyone else. My philosophy is I don't want room for hate in my life. I want to enjoy life. And I love people too much, whether they're on the other side or not. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. But even the religion says love thy enemy. Okay. Love your neighbor. So I will do what I can for my part to be respectful and try to bridge that gap. It's not always going to happen. But if I can at least reach one or two people every now and then, I think I'm accomplishing my goal. So, and that makes me happy. And I'm hoping I'm doing my part to help try to bring us all back together, or at least to a point where we may not agree with each other, but at least we're not hating each other. I don't know, maybe I'm being naive, but that's just the way I feel, and that's what I'm going to work towards. So if you have people online giving you a bunch of crap, it's up to you how you choose to handle it. I'm just telling you how I handle it. If you want to try the same tactic, because I have such thick skin, nobody gets to me. I have yet to have somebody upset me by saying something nasty to me. I don't care. I really don't. I will try to reach that person if I can. Now, if you're in real life and you meet somebody on the street and or in a store and they're attacking you, that might be a little bit different. I have not had that problem yet. I've had people give me looks. I've had people talk about behind my back, maybe even laugh. I've never had somebody come up and confront me face to face. If they did, I would try talking to them and trying to be rational and reasonable and get them to calm down to talk. If that doesn't work, because some people are beyond that, being prepared to defend myself if I have to, or to get out of there as quickly and as safely as possible. We all have to practice awareness whenever we go out. Women, regular women too, always need to be aware of their surroundings, their situations, because you never know what lunatic is around the corner. So we have to look out for each other. We have to be aware of our surroundings. I fully support women taking self-defense classes, and knowing how to defend themselves if somebody grabs them from behind. And these days, with human trafficking, younger women especially really have to be on guard and take care of themselves. It's a crazy world out there. So that is a whole nother subject. I'm getting a little off track here. I'll just talk about when you're online, it's up to you, but this is the way I choose to deal with it. So far, it's working. I'll continue doing it. If anything changes, I will certainly let you know. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday night, and we will talk again soon. Take care.